Hey, it's Coro. Welcome back to Adventures in the Long Dark. So we are going to try a little misery mode. Now, I have played it a little bit on stream and it wasn't that miserable, but I think spawning in PV makes it not so miserable, and with so many buildings and stuff nearby. But I'd also only encountered one affliction so far, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and speed through a little bit, maybe do some sleeping and passing time to get another affliction. Just to see what it's like. But yeah, let me guys show you guys. So this is the symbol for misery. This is what you get in your pause screen. No active feats allowed. I mean, having played Nagoa and Dead World, I'm not too worried. In some cases, people have been finding that the loot is a bit better. Yeah, well, we'll just see. So you always spawn here, by the way. Outside Draft Dodger's cabin, which is not actually there anymore. And my first thought is to get to the farmhouse or the Thompson's Crossing where matches are. The other option, obviously, you can go up to the plane, see if you can get some good clothing out of the suitcases and stuff. But I'm just good. Look how cold I am. I'm just going to aim to get down to the farmhouse as soon as possible. So we're just going to run straight there. How are you? I'm good. It's my Saturday. As you can, well, I was going to say as you can tell, but I don't have my date and time on my screen when I'm recording. Only when I'm streaming. So this may be an edited video. It might be that I don't just do a normal recording. I'm just going to see how that goes. If I don't accomplish a hell of a lot in half an hour, 40 minutes, then it's most likely that I will switch to doing a few recordings for this and putting some highlights together for you, just so it's more interesting to watch. This is one of the safer routes to get to the farmhouses by following the river. Just going to start taking cold damage. But I think it's worth it to stop for cattails. I do know what the first affliction is. I won't spoil it until I get it.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Mm-hmm. I've only been alive about a minute. Up to this point, Astrid, you were just fine. You were hunky-dory. Apparently you crashed your plane and woke up next to a burned out cabin. There can be wolves over there, but not on the river normally. So we'll run along here. The safest spot to the farmhouse. You do seem to be warm inside too so far that I've seen. But I mean, it may be that they tweak it. I've literally just updated the game, by the way, so you should see this video pretty soon. I'm going to release it before I release other planned content that I'd already made, but they've just removed the cougar from the game. I think they received a lot of negative feedback on Steam and Reddit, etc. I hadn't seen that much negative feedback on YouTube and Twitch, etc., but it seemed like they got enough backlash for them to pull the cougar and continue to work on it. It seemed a little premature in my opinion. Every new mechanic in this game always has people complaining about it, and I think they just needed to let us get used to it, try it a bit, but I think that some actual Hinterland staff had an issue with it as well, weren't quite happy with it as it rolled out, and it was kind of like, oh, well, that confirms our feelings. I think that's just a hunch. It may not be true. Maybe they loved it, maybe they thought it was perfect and they're really disappointed, but yeah. They do talk a bit about how they don't like to just cater to local players. They want to cater to their entire fan base, but they do very much care what the veteran players think, and they always ask veteran players, the ones with the biggest follower base, to weigh in. They had Zach playtesting it, Thomasina, Athenon, and Hadrian. So they had some really good people playing it, and I think they did give feedback. I know they gave, Zach thought Misery was too easy. So, I'd love to know what their other feedback was, but, you know. Now, sometimes you used to, pre-DLC, find matches here, but I always look just in case, because occasionally I have had them turn up. I don't think on this difficulty, though. So I am warm here in the basement, which is handy. Which means I'm not going to get frostbite or hypothermia. No books. So there is, yeah, there's definitely some loot that isn't there that normally would be on, even on Lopa.
I'll take it.
There we go. Okay, well, we're set for matches. And I think just like Nagoa or Dead World or any of those difficulties, it's really about making sure that you stay warm. Cold is the biggest killer. Though it does seem like... I always leave those behind, but I'm going to take them today. It does seem like the afflictions are going to be the biggest problem. And misery. Alrighty, let's see what we've got in the house. Need to make sure we make bandages. Fully warm up. Loot the house in full before we go anywhere else. But yeah, I think the longest chance of survival is to get to an easier map as soon as possible. A map with lots of indoor locations, i.e. Mystery Lake. I don't know if I want the salt right now, but... I think I burned my mouth on dinner, you know, when you...
Never know.
Oh, handy. You know when you just have a little niggle in your, on your gum, and I think I actually ate a piece of hot meat. Yep, got the pot, got the oil, got the flour. Is there anything behind the broken door? Yay, sardines. My doggy is here. Hello, Maisie. Lie down. Tea, perfect. Alright, I'm quite happy with that. We can actually cook that rabbit shortly. Make some torches. Don't want to leave her until I'm fully warm, so... Oh, and yeah, and the frostbite stuff's healed, which it has. PV's doing its normal PV thing with a blizzard. Okay, so there is definitely missing stuff that's usually around. What are you backing at? What you backing at? Sorry about that if you heard my dog. Better not be a mouse in here. Some winters we get a mouse. But I haven't seen one this year. I think she might have just heard a noise and that was her reaction. Okay, I'm quite confident I've done downstairs apart from the porch, so let's go up and see what's up here. Might have been the next door neighbour's dog as well. Lots of food so far, which is good. And lots of water. It's taking its sweet time to go down that one. May feel like I'm taking a lot of cloth, but as soon as I have a sewing kit, I'll be grateful. And also bandages. Probably want to have 5 or 6 on me at all times. Just partly for sprains and partly for, you know, beasties. Alright, I'm quite confident there. Ugh. Let's go down and make sure we break up the crates by the stove. We'll be fully warm shortly. So yeah, the one thing I won't have to worry about on this run is the cougar, which is all kind of... I'm kind of relieved, but at the same time, a little sad. I did want to encounter it. If you want to see some really excellent content with the cougar, I suggest watching Zach, if you don't already subscribe. He is a pro at this game. So yeah, I don't need to worry so much about making water, but I want to cook this rabbit. And I would quite like to make a few teas. I need more cans in here that I missed. No, okay. That's fine. As soon as the rabbit's done, we'll make water. I can make all sorts. Here we go. So let's make images. Not the soda. Emotional support soda for very tiny bird. Gonna eat that. What's our water situation? 2.8. It's just gonna make another liter.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Yeah, let's cook some more herbal tea. And let's make... I just got lost in thought there for a second. Let's make some other stuff. Make sure we've got fire. I'll probably try and sleep at Signal Hill, because even in the worst blizzard I can find that. And you know, that's the next spot for good loot, so... Okay. I do want to get some torches out of this, so I wonder if I should... Yeah, get this last crate. And we want to get out of here before it's too dark. Now I find you should pull your torches before you pick up your teas, and that way you're picking up your teas at the absolute last second. These torches won't last. They'll die immediately, but we'll have them to light next time we have a fire. Oh, that reishi wasn't ready. Nope. Okay. Neither was that herbal, but okay. I did that wrong. That's fine. Let's just see if there's anything out on the porch. Oh, it's calmed down now. Of course. I was kind of hoping it would remain blizzardy because that would keep me safe from predators. Can't hear a bear. I'm just gonna run. They have recently fixed this bear. This bear wasn't appearing for a while. We all missed him. I'm sure. So as soon as I find a sewing kit, I can also make head and hand coverings, because I think I'm missing both. Yes. It's pretty quiet out here. There's buns. I can sleep in this barn if I wanted to. I don't know if it's quite as warm as sleeping in a bed, that's all. Yeah, we're cold inside. It's just warm enough to even out, so yeah, probably not the best thing. I reckon I can get to Signal Hill without too much drama. Is there wood or anything? No. Now, can I swap my torch doing this, though? That's the thing, so let's swap it. I remember what time of day I spawned. Probably should have made note of that so I know when it's been like 24 hours. So I think the first affliction is at 24 hours. And then the next one might be at 48 after that. I did do about... I did do about 48 hours, I think, on the last run. And I didn't have a second affliction yet, so I don't think they're like every single day. I think it might be a certain amount of hours. I'm sure some people have scienced it out already. I'm just not that kind of person that goes and reads all the sciencey bits. I just play. But yeah, there's some amazing streamers and YouTube content creators who know all of that already, I'm sure. What's the banging noise? Also, the game hung there for a second, which was interesting. Oh, wolf is fleeing. Okay, so we've got a bear over there for sure. Just check this car before I go up the hill. I know, Astrid, I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything in the bag. So yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are so far about the cougar and the fact they withdrew it. Feel free to share them. I have to admit, when I first heard about the cougar, I was very much hoping it would just be a predator out in the world. But I think it's more realistic that the cougar just attacks you without you ever hearing or seeing it. That is apparently how they work. But yeah, I understand that some folks have... Fuck. Sorry for the swearing. I understand some folks have been disappointed about the fact that they haven't been able to hear it coming. Or get enough warning that it was coming before it got them. So, I mean, I understand. Where the heck was he? He sounded really close. I don't think he was. He often sounds closer than he is. Maybe I'll climb. Oh, I can't climb, can I? I'm too tired. My torch has gone out. Where the heck is he? To my left, for sure. Okay, well, I might just run up the hill. Oh, he's right there. Okay. He just sounded real close.
I can't feel my hands.
I wonder if he's just like seeing Astrid running straight across him and he's just like, what the hell is that girl doing? Now, I don't have a spray and risk until about this level. We're just going to stop here and reset it. And then we're going to go up. Unfortunately, I won't be able to sprint through the sprain, so I'm definitely going to get one. That's okay. We need to get up here. And I need to not be near the bear. So I think that's a worthwhile trade-off. So yeah, be prepared to get a jump scare by the sprain any second. Sometimes you can sprint up this hill and get to a level point really quickly. Oh, I may have done it. Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've been able to do that. I regularly just get a sprain here now. Ptarmigans down to my right. I will leave them alone. I'm about to be cold again, so... Trying to avoid frostbite, because I have a feeling adding frostbite on top of things with misery is probably not my best bet. I'm honestly just kind of grateful that it's a set spawn, even though I think it's kind of more fun when you don't know where you're going to spawn. The fact that it's PV with so many resources does give you a little bit more of a... Oh, I've got no more torches. Okay. Alright. It does give you a bit more of an even start. Let's just hope nothing comes at me because I got nothing. Pop him on the nose. Ah, woo. It's been a long time since I've encountered the bear up the top of the hill, but every time I come up, I do expect him to be there. I actually think it's pretty rare that he gets all the way up at the same time that you're up there. But, I'm always kind of expecting it. The extra sounds that they add in at nighttime are unnecessary in my opinion. They spook me, especially wearing headphones like these, like suddenly you get a screech sound on your left and a scratchy sound on your right and, well, you know, and I just tense. No pry bar underneath. Alright, we're gonna sleep because I won't be able to find anything in here without a light source. It's not that bright during the day either, unfortunately, but we're gonna give her a rest. There's obviously some stuff here. One second. Wonder what the food... it'd be interesting if they ramped up the food poisoning risk. I do know that they said one of the afflictions is called sour stomach. And that makes me nervous, because... What does that mean exactly? Because I've really, really avoided spoilers. Oh. Well, that's handy, thank you. Let's search while we can see fully. As in quite quickly, because the aurora sometimes just goes out very, very quickly. No clothing under there. I like how I was doing this like it was going to help me. I do that every time. I do that in driving games. Probably better than mine. Well, they will be. I'll rip those down. Sewing kit, exactly what I needed. Frickin' hammer! Wow, what a great start. Give me a hammer, jeez. Flare, perfect. The buzzing, the buzzing. Yay, just what I needed. Sweet. Alright, we no longer have bare parts of our body. Or frostbite. I'm pretty sure the scarf is counted as wearing a hat, so you don't get the frostbite risk anymore. I like how they've, you know, the keyboards in the game are, you know, they've tried to actually make them look like the right amount of keys. You do see some video games where they're just kind of like flub it. Coffee. Alright, what's our message say? My folks were pretty down and out this morning before I left. I promised my dad I'd see about switching up the playlist a little today. Maybe some Beatles would cheer him up. It'd be nice if the store at the crossroads could get coffee delivered back up here to the valley, finally. I miss that little mocha machine we had at the conservatory. The practice rooms were tiny, even smaller than this hut. A hot cup always made the hours drift by a bit quicker. Still, even spending all day in this weather station, I don't miss the mainland. It's funny because there was coffee there. Alright, well... we can definitely, like, fix stuff. Let's eat, though. Gonna have to smash it. Try and get well fed, but... I don't think it's gonna matter that much if she starves a bit. Drink the soda, that covers 2 problems. So I need to rip down some shoes. Alright, let's repair our worst clothing until the Aurora goes out. Neat, okay. Let's harvest you. Gonna need a tree. I'll try and repair these. And the sun is just up as the Aurora started. That was amazing timing. Hey! Perfect. So I'm kind of tempted, as I said before, to run to Mystery Lake. It seems kind of a bit of a cop-out. But I really want to feel the afflictions for what they are, rather than add on top of it a difficult region, if that makes sense. So if I do it in an easy region, then I can at least see what the afflictions are like in a region where I know I'll be safe enough. It's probably a bit of a wuss move, but lots of indoor locations means less chance to freeze. But yeah, I really do want to see what the afflictions are going to be like. Alright, we kind of need a fire outside, don't we? Do we have anything in here that's firewood? Not really, hey? I know there's usually some pieces by the burn barrel. But, I don't know Misery if they're there. Oh, nice day. Oh, they've given me 1. Okay. Alright, well, let's do it. 80%'s better than 0.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Perfect.
Lovely. Right, we're going to place the pot. We're going to cook some coffee. We're going to put our teas next to it. We're going to not be warm in the slightest. We're going to have to go back inside and wait. Wow. Apparently it gets to its coldest temperatures in Misery mode by day 3. You know how on Loper it gets to full cold by day 50? Yeah, apparently it's day 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside and make a tea, as in, you know, prepare rose hips.
Jeez, this is cold.
Because that's the amount of time that I have that I won't burn the tea outside, the coffee. Okay, and then we're going to cook that one. I'm going to go inside and repeat.
I could eat a horse.
Yep. Because drinking these teas is going to warm us up enough to probably travel to the cave. I'm not warming up fast enough inside, though, is part of the problem. Can I repair something for a short amount of time? Everything's good now? Okay. I could also cook the peaches. And I need water. We put a can down for water. So I need to get coal as well, if I'm going to survive this.
Too cold to think.
So if I do the peaches... and also do the coffee. Go inside. How many bandages have I got? 4. Could craft a couple more. And then whatever's done now, we're going to take with us. Drink another one, take with us, and get torches out of what's left in the fire. I'm going to drink these peaches. Hopefully don't get sick. We're going to take this coffee because that's going to be...
We're getting cold.
I know, my friend. That's going to be the first thing we drink. So I'm just going to chuck it down here for a second while we get our torches. If I could place it, please. Thank you. Get torches. Here it is. Okay, so I must be at 24 hours. Diminished form. So diminished form means I can't sprint as well. My stamina is reduced and my carrying capacity is reduced by 5 kilos. So now I can only carry 25. So we are not going to get that heavy anyway at the moment, but as soon as this coffee is cooked, we're drinking it. We're taking this one and we're getting out of PB. I think my plan for Mystery Lake is my plan.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
They, Hinterland really do have fun with the names of things. Just saying. Like, I'm trying not to have it be criticism, but I really do have to laugh sometimes. If you watch my first look at this DLC release, or any of the recent DLC releases, you'll see quite a few times me point out names for areas of maps that I find extremely silly. And like they were just having fun with a thesaurus, really. But I'm trying not to judge, because I think they probably... I don't know if they're playing fun at all, or whether they just really wanted to sound... they wanted them to sound exciting? I don't know.
Want to lay down for a bit.
But distempered flat cars, unyielding undulation, just seems a little... Why are you trying so hard? The actual region, the new region's really cool. I hate one of the additions in particular though, which I won't spoil if you haven't seen that video yet or haven't played there yet. There's one thing I really don't think they needed to add. But otherwise, yeah, I really like it. I think it's cool. Most of the new stuff that they continue to add, I always enjoy. I just wish they'd not named things quite so silly. Alright, we're gonna need coal ASAP. Because traveling with teas ain't cutting it anymore. So probably should have kept a bit of that for the medicine, but just trying to keep it from freezing immediately. I mean, just look out for the bear. At least we know one of the bears is there at the bottom of Signal Hill. So...
I can't feel my feet.
Mm-hmm. think that was a sound in my real life. I was like, I heard a sound. I was like, no, I think that's actually in my house rather than in the game.
If I don't warm up soon.
To save myself just using all of my teas immediately, I'm just going to let her be cold for... till I get into the cave, which is just across the road. I just want to check the blind first. Really quick. Lots more sappies in the game, which is great. Oh, hacksaw. Okay, now I've got a hammer and a hacksaw. Very auspicious start. In terms of, the bow and the, everything. Now it means I can take these, I was gonna say. Pity I can't take the saplings, but I literally can now. Keep our eyes and ears peeled. Hello, Mr. Deer. Let's get out of here. So yeah, look how much of my stamina meter is now gone. Makes climbing difficult, I guess, if you, in terms of a long-term run. Though I don't imagine that misery runs are going to be long-term runs. They seem to be very adamant at Hinterland that we don't survive too long. They've never really loved how long people survive on Loper, I don't think. That was never the point of their game. And we just have been breaking the point of their game since 2014. So... now, I don't think I have any other firewood. I was kind of hoping there'd be coal in here, but so far, no. Like even the normal spots, right? Like across here, there should be at least one. Okay, there is. I was gonna say, they can't be that mean. Take all our coal opportunities away. Right, I'm gonna go down here just for a minute. I normally don't. Deer. Just to get these ones. I just got a LinkedIn request. Sorry, that was why my face was like that. I don't usually use it. My phone, it was on silent, so it buzzed, and my whole desk buzzed. Usually when I stream, I actually don't put it on silent. I don't really get very many alerts anyway, and I just have the sound down, so you guys wouldn't hear it. And I find if it's on silent, it actually, the vibration distracts me more than the actual sound. But yeah, someone wants to connect on LinkedIn. Isn't that nice? I will reset that to sound. Yay, hypothermia risk healed. Yeah, let's go. There we go. So, okay, they are in the usual spots. That's fine. I'll go this way briefly. Gotta take advantage of trying to find all the little dead ends of caves where coal is. Yeah, we're good now. We're good now. Okay, I'm happy now. And we'll make a little fire before we leave this cave, I think. Make sure I'm fully warm, get my teas warmed up again. I think the thermos is a really good find on Misery, maybe. To keep things hot as long as possible, though we're not getting much warmth bonus for long out of the teas with this kind of temperatures, so... There we go. Oh, it's making me cold in this room. I might turn my heater back on.
Come on, little fire.
There we go. Alright. Now, I won't waste the coal yet. I'll use reclaimed wood, sticks. Just want to do some water because we don't have much. And make sure we get some torches out of this fire. So yeah, if I can do 1.5 liters would be good. I'll get the other pot in the dam as soon as we get there as well. That'll give me 2 pots, which would be... I know. 1 and another equals 2. What are the odds? So let's do mushrooms while we're doing this. Sweet. We can cook 1 mushrooms. Because I don't want to use all that water I just made. Okay, sweet. Right, now I've got 1 of each medical, 1 coffee, 4 herbal teas. Okay, so I might make 1 coffee actually. So I have 2 coffees would be good. We'll make some more water. And we'll top this up with the reclaimed wood. To get torches. Perfect.
I need to find food.
Yeah? You kinda do, Astrid, but you're okay for now. I mean, I don't know if I want to risk the death fish. Right now. I've got nowhere to lie down and sleep, you know. Right. I want more than 4, please. 7. I probably should actually rip down the other torches as well so that I have the sticks, but that's okay. And we'll drink a herbal even though it's, you know, I might need them later. I've got another box now, I think, anyway. Oh, double tapped the control button. Let's see if we can get to the dam without completely freezing to death. Try and get the cattails on the way. Hopefully there's just 1 wolf. Oh, I'm overburdened already. How much, though? Oh, like, that was literally it. Okay. Alright, let's get a mosey on, because it's actually going blizzard. Yep. Okay. Get my flare out, just in case. So, we're going to head for the cave. A smart thing to do might be to run back to that one, but I'm going to persevere. I'm gonna drink a coffee, actually. Heat. Energy. Sometimes if you're already outside when the blizzard begins, the wolves don't despawn, which is why I have got the flare. It's about an hour of game time sometimes before they disappear. I've been caught out before thinking I'm safe. If you're indoors already and the blizzard's been going for, like, you know, a good hour of game time, 5 minutes of real time, you're probably fine. But not if you're, I think if you're outside when it begins. It's a bit dicey. I don't know if we're going to be warm in here. I doubt it. Nope. So we could do a fire in here, or the other option is just to run to the dam. I think I'd prefer, because I can just drink another tea if I'm getting cold. I'm gonna leave those old man's beard and the sticks and stuff. We're just gonna go. Gonna get this cattails though. And for extra safety, we're gonna go up this path. Because it's wolf free. I don't think he's out probably anymore, but this is just kind of a foolproof. I know I'm not gonna get got unless he's on the other path that it connects to, obviously. Sometimes he runs part way up to the dam. I think usually that's chasing bunnies though. I don't think it's their normal pathing. Yeah, herbal's the one I have the most of. You love horses, I know. Stops us getting freezing immediately. I need to do a run where I find all the cairns. Because I actually don't know where they all are, and I think it would be quite fun. And I doubt anyone's written a full guide. There's so many. Someone might have, I suppose. The game's been out long enough. They've been in the game long enough. Sometimes there's firewood along there. I didn't even look. I think we're good. In terms of a wolf. Don't bork me, bro. Okay, hypothermia risk here is actually not too bad. Got all the way up here. Okay, nothing there. Mm-hmm. Your main issue, Astrid, is not freezing to death while walking along the front of a dam. But no, you're hungry? Okay. Alright, we're going straight in. We're backpacking. And reclaimed wood. And we're going in. We're going to get that second pot here. And, oh, that's right, there's a lockbox here. And I'm going to pass time here to get a save and get warm. And we're going to call it there for today. Thanks for watching the me play some Misery. I think this will be a 3 or 4 part series. Just sort of not a long-term thing. Just want to go through some of the afflictions and see what they're like and just try it out, really. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate you watching me when there's so many things to watch on the internet. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more adventures on Great Bear. Okay, bye!